Hello guys, and welcome back to Writing Practices. Today we're diving deep into how to write a power of attorney, or POA letter. This document grants someone the authority to act on your behalf, making it one of the most crucial legal tools for managing your affairs effectively. In this tutorial, I'll guide you step by step through crafting a clear, accurate, and legally sound POA letter. We'll elaborate on each section, referencing examples directly from the template. Let's get started. Header section, your information. Begin your letter with your personal details, your name, your address, city, state, zip code, email address, phone number. Including your contact information ensures the recipient knows who is issuing the POA and provides a way to contact you if needed. Date. Place the date below your contact information. Example, date, November 26, 2024. The date indicates when the letter was executed, which is critical for establishing its validity. Subject line. Write a clear subject line stating the letter's purpose. Example, subject, power of attorney authorization. This provides immediate clarity for anyone reviewing the document. Salutation. Address the letter to a general audience if it's for broader use, or to a specific individual if applicable. Examples, for a general audience, to whom it may concern. For a specific recipient, dear recipient's name. The salutation sets the tone of the letter and ensures it's appropriately addressed. Opening paragraph. Appointment of attorney in fact. This is where you officially appoint the attorney in fact. Example, I, your full name, residing at your address, hereby appoint authorized person's full name, residing at authorized person's address, as my true and lawful attorney in fact, to act on my behalf in matters described in this document. Key points. Clarity. Clearly state who is granting authority and who is receiving it. Accuracy. Use full names and addresses to avoid ambiguity. Authority granted. Define the scope of powers. Detail the specific powers granted to the attorney in fact. Use categories for clarity. 1. Financial matters. Example, this power of attorney or POA grants authorized person's full name the authority to access bank accounts, manage investments, or pay bills on my behalf. Clearly outline the financial responsibilities. Avoid vague terms like handle money and instead specify actions such as accessing bank accounts. 2. Legal representation. Example, signing contracts, handling legal proceedings, or submitting legal documents. Define what legal powers are included. This clarity helps the attorney in fact act with confidence while preventing unauthorized actions. 3. Property transactions. Example, buying, selling, or managing property. Be explicit about property-related responsibilities, whether it's managing real estate or overseeing maintenance. 4. Additional powers. Example, include any additional specific powers you wish to grant. This is where you can list other unique authorities, such as filing taxes or managing insurance policies. Effective dates. Define the duration of authority. Specify when the POA begins and ends. Examples, 1. For a set time frame, this authorization shall take effect on start date and remain valid until end date, unless revoked by me in writing. 2. For indefinite use, until revoked in writing. Defining start and end dates provides clarity to the attorney in fact and third parties. The revoked in writing clause ensures flexibility in cancelling the POA. Limitations of authority. This section outlines what the attorney in fact cannot do. Example, the appointed attorney in fact is not authorized to make medical decisions, transfer ownership of specific assets, or other exclusions. Protects against misuse of authority. Clearly defining limits prevents misunderstandings or disputes. Acknowledgement and revocation rights. Reaffirm your control over the POA and your right to revoke it. Example, I understand that I retain the right to revoke this power of attorney at any time by providing a signed written notice to authorized person's full name and all relevant parties. Reinforces the principal's authority, including a revocation process, ensures all parties are informed if the POA is cancelled. Signatures, formalizing the document. Signatures validate the POA and confirm the agreement of all parties. Example, principal, your full name, signature, date, attorney in fact, Authorized person's full name, signature, date. Principal signature confirms your intent to grant authority. Attorney-in-fact signature acknowledges their acceptance of responsibility. Witnesses and notarization. Depending on your jurisdiction, you may need witness signatures or notarization. Examples: Witness 1, name, address, signature, date, notarization, space for notary. Public details, seal, and signature. Witnesses provide additional verification of the document's authenticity. Notarization is often required for financial or legal POAs to meet legal standards. And there you have it, an in-depth guide to crafting a power of attorney or POA letter. By following these steps, you can ensure your document is clear, legally sound, and tailored to your needs. If you found this tutorial helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to Writing Practices. If you have questions or need further clarification, drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.